Okay, I have decided to do some videos of my creative Minecraft world. It's peaceful and I don't have to worry about anything attacking me. I just happen to log in when it's night, so let's go outside and take a look from outside. Of course it would start raining as soon as I walk out the door. That's typical. All right, this building is the armory, and I actually would say the best idea is to approach it from this side over here. I'll show you why. Because there's a sign and it says beware archery practice. So you can see a target over here and the pouring down rain. Really should do something about the pouring down rain. But we're about to go in, so it's okay. Alright, this is pretty much fenced all the way around because it is an armory. This is the back side of the building. And it's still fenced. Pigs and chickens can find their way in though, so I'm sure any zombies could do so as well. Okay, let's go around here to the front. And what you're going to find out really quickly is I have a problem with mechanisms, trap doors, buttons, different random things, and sometimes I just can't manage to walk in a straight line. But we're going to try to get in this door the first time. It will be a surprise if I do. Okay, hit the button and go in. I made it. At least inside I have a pressure plate, so that makes it easier. This is the armory. So of course it's stocked with weapons. And this is the fourth building that I built in this world. We'll get around to some of the others, but this was the one I happened to be in when I logged on. I'm trying out the open broadcaster. I've been playing around with it, having some issues with it, but I'm trying to learn how to use it. So in the armory I have this big manly looking table, weapons and object frames, and apparently empty chest. And when we go upstairs, it's sort of like a bunkhouse. We got a couple of beds in here. You know what? I don't even know. Yeah, we can go to sleep. I wasn't sure how the angle was there, if it would work out. Well, I don't have much in that trunk, and it's a big trunk. And there's this deck. So if you need to shoot any arrows off at anything, you can just go ahead on and do it. At least it stopped raining. And here's one of the things I have trouble with: trapdoors. I can get through the trapdoor, but not always down the trapdoor. So we'll see how that works out for me this time. And this is the top of the armory. You can see some other builds. if you look around. Alright, let's try to get out the trap door. No. And if I can't, I'll just have to fly. Oh, I made it. Yeah, I have a tendency to always wind up standing on the edge of the trap door. Okay, leaving the armory, I'm going to go on over to the first build, and which is where the spawn point is, actually. This is a really good world. You spawn in a really good place. It's got a pretty good map. Passing by this little pool that I actually just recently added. This is a world I started quite a while back, and then I quit playing some, and I'm back in here now. Typically I build small houses, tiny houses, underground apartments, things like that. Okay, this is the house that is on the spawn point. I just decided it would be nice to have a shelter at spawn, so you're not running around like a crazy person if you happen to have it in survival. This is the little downstairs area with the crafting table and furnace, chairs and a table, the setting area. I wanted to use the natural environment, so half the ceiling is glass and you can see the trees. You go upstairs, a lot more glass so you can see the tree tops. Trunk thrown down with some things in it, bookcases. You can sit up here and look out over your domain. There's the armory in the distance. Over here is the bed. And, you know, I am a girl, so kind of got some girly signs hung up. And a nice little skylight. You can see the great water that's right near the spawn point. Like I said, it was a really good spawn point. Alright, this was my first build. The armory was my fourth. And we'll head over to what was my second build. I just wanted to go out the back door. There's nothing really going on out here. Maybe someday I'll do a patio. Add a patio to the area. This is the front area, and that little pool, a seating area. Alright, here's the steps that go down. And the second build is around this cove. This is pretty neat to have all this right by spawn. Big variety of trees and pigs are in this area, plus the water and the sand. On further back, not too far in the woods, it was a cave system. I never really had to worry about mining because I've always played creative, but it would be a nice one for survival. Alright, here is my second build. It's a little fisherman's cottage up on a foundation. It has a little boat dock with the boat. And there's Pig Island. And I name it that because from the beginning of playing in this world, there's always been pigs on the island. So, of course, it's Pig Island. Go upstairs. Nice front deck. And here's the little fisherman's cottage. A basic setting area. And of course, there's fishing rods in the trunk. And the bed. And over here is a ladder that goes upstairs. So 2 beds, some trunks, weapons in object frames. On this side you can see there is a target for archery practice. Going out the back door, there's a deck, a seating area, a patio with a grill, and a table. I don't know why the table is blue. It's been quite a while since I built this, but at some point I may have to change the color of the top of that table. So there's the fisherman's cottage and the archery targets. So over there on the hill you can see another build. And I really like this one because it was actually modeled after an actual tiny house that I found online. Even though it's 2-story, it was a tiny house that fell under the requirements of so many square feet and all that. So this is modeled after it. There's a nice pond, a little bench. The tiny house it was modeled after actually had corrugated metal, so that's why I use that type of wood. It sort of has that look. And the different wood tones look good together. So here's the little downtown or downstairs area. I keep wanting to say downtown. Let's go downtown. I don't really have a town in this world, but the downstairs and the sitting area and the little kitchen. Apples and object frames to give a little decoration. A chest with some stuff in it. And then up the stairs we go. And here we are in the bedroom. Books. On this end, banners are used to kind of close off the closet area, which just has, a couple of trunks. If I ever decide to play survival mode, I have several things stashed just about everywhere to help me out. Well, looks like the sun's going down. That might be a good time to end the video. So these were my first 4 builds in this world. Thanks for watching.